We just got word that you can now configure the 2019 Toyota Tacoma online.
I think it would be a really good idea if we actually configured the top 3 Toyota trucks that we would drive. In other words, the TRD Pros.
Yeah, but let's start and focus on the Tacoma, right?
Okay.
And let's do the most affordable one, the one where it starts.
Okay.
And then I want you and I to configure the TRD Pro.
Okay.
Because, you know, that's the coolest.
Yeah, that's the one we would
right?
drive, yeah.
So let's go to the builder. And we always want to bring this to you first, right?
Absolutely.
As soon as we can. Okay.
Not a lot of differences between the 19 and the 18.
No, the pricing may be tweaked just a little bit. So let's look at this, right? So the SR is a starter model.
Right. That's the 2-wheel drive. Is it the 4-cylinder still, or they discontinue that?
The 4-cylinder I think is still available. So it starts with the SR extended cab for $25,550. So that's before destination charges.
Right, of course.
And so I think that's very similar to the previous model. 6-foot bed, but let's just go for it and let's get the TRD Pro. So actually this one starts at $42,660.
Damn. Okay.
And it's actually, what, like $6,000 more than like a TRD off-road.
Yeah, and one of the things we discussed is some of the important things that you really need for off-roading, or you should have, the TRD off-road does have. You can save yourself a ton of money on the TRD off-road.
Yeah, and you can configure those trucks as well. And the TRD Pro comes only with a double cab, which means the crew cab,
right?
With a 5-foot bed.
That's correct.
So let's keep going. Dude, I like this, that they still offer choices of transmissions.
Thank goodness. Yeah, the manual transmission, it's really rare now in terms of trucks. General Motors doesn't offer it, and Ford's not going to offer it, at least not right off the bat.
No, and they actually said nothing about like a Ranger with a manual.
No, well, they straight out said no.
Right,
yes.
Right. So it still has a 3.5 liter V6 with dual injection, and the 6-speed manual is the more affordable.
Right.
And the rating is still 278 horsepower, 265 pound-feet of torque, so that hasn't changed, and the 6-speed automatic is still there. But if you go for the automatic, how does the price change? Booyah!
Ooh.
$45,365. So you're going up almost $3,000.
Okay.
To the automatic.
Whew. That's a sacrifice I don't need to make.
Whoa.
Oh.
So wait a minute. So the automatic is only available in Voodoo Blue?
That's really weird.
Out of inventory. Oh. You know, they're struggling to pump enough Tacomas out there in the factory.
We were just talking about the fact that the Tacoma's being built not only in Texas, but now in Mexico to keep up with demand.
Yeah, and now the black and the white one in the automatic is out of inventory. I've never seen this before in the
That's okay. The blue's a good-looking one, at least.
Yeah, hell yeah. So let's take a look at a bigger version of this color. Hey, dude, I love this color.
It's a good-looking color. I've always liked the shape of the Tacoma, and the new one, it doesn't really disappoint. I do wish that it had a real hood scope. That would be, like, nice.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. Let's keep going a little bit. But what does TRD Pro give you? You know, what are some of the goodies?
Right. Let's have a look.
Yeah, so first of all, well, the desert air intake package is an option. Thank goodness, right?
Yeah.
So you can have it or not have it.
Right. And it's interesting because there was a viewer of ours who's in the East Coast who said, look, I don't need the damn thing. I live in the East Coast. Right. So, you know, I don't live in a desert.
That's a fair comment.
That is a fair comment.
That intakes a snorkel. Well, it's not a snorkel.
Oh, yeah. It's technically it's not a snorkel.
$725.
Liability.
So let's just add it.
Okay.
You know, why not? But the TRD Pro really adds you skid plates. You got Fox shocks, which is a big part of that package.
That is correct. That is an expensive component.
And still you have, you know, the rear locker. You still have a lot but the unique look, right? You have color-matched bumpers and those special rims.
Right. And with the TRD Pro, I believe you get the 8-track system.
Yeah, and the traction and the crawl control, too.
And the crawl control.
Right.
Yeah, so dial a knob, push a button, and you can pretty much go anywhere.
So here's some of the accessories you can get. You can always mount your GoPro.
Right.
Side steps, no, I mean, not an off-road truck, right?
Not at all.
What else do we have? Oh, you know what? I think they have a custom exhaust system that sounds a little bit meaner. There it is. you know, it's a chrome tip, but it's supposed to sound a little meaner.
Okay.
So, and I think we're gonna maybe drive that in October in Texas if we're lucky.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, if we're lucky. They're still not in the press fleets. I'll add the exhaust system. How
Fair
about that?
enough. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's look at the summary. So, would you actually get a manual or an automatic?
Manual.
Manual. So the final cost for an automatic TRD Pro 2019 Tacoma is $47,934.
That's pricey.
But let's just check on the manual transmission really quick. If we go back to that, dude, you really drop in price to $44,500.
Yep, and you get to roll your own gears, and I think it's better control.
Well, there you have it, guys. It goes from anywhere from $25,500 to almost what, $47,000 for the Tacoma.
Not bad.
Go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and
Real world reviews.
thanks, guys.